So make sure you've optimized your spec before you zone in. We want to try pushing her before we get that blizzard. If we can't push her before the blizzard, we do have a backup plan, but we want to try at the start to see if we can actually make that DPS check. So sort out those traits, etc., before you zone in.
Good evening.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Like, condolences.
Hey.
How do I get over here? I need you to make me pops.
Just logging.
Okay, another reminder, if you have not optimized your spec, make sure you're in your optimized spec now. We need to see if we can push her before the blizzard.
Do you know what's bad? I didn't even notice that I'd been demoted.
You hadn't been demoted, Zach.
I don't know, I see.
Well, you have been now.
Lightbringer
but-
has demoted Ammon Shaman.
Yeah.
Oh,
Abuse of
shit.
power immediately.
Why did I load here?
Where?
Behind Mechador.
Because you haven't given me quite enough time to get in and get it activated. It's activating at the moment. I have been busy making food. Which brings you on to another point that's in the AA, has been on Discord. We need help with the feasts. It is a lot of soulbound mats. So if everyone donates a few feasts a week, it shares the workload. A few feasts doesn't take too long. If one person has to make all the feasts for the week, there's no way they'll get enough spare parts.
It's Blizzard finding new ways to annoy people.
Blue.
Hey,
Hiya.
What's 200 divided by 8?
25?
It's 25, Dwat.
Because it's like 100 divided by 4.
Thanks. Yeah, I know, but... Oh, fuck's sake. I don't know, I find people who are good at, like, hard maths can't do mental maths.
I found I was good at it until I got out of practice. Now
Well, yeah.
I can't do mental maths.
Well, you're better than everyone else here. So.
You know, I used to be able to like square large numbers in my head when I was younger, and I can't anymore. Now I rely on calculators.
2 plus 2 equal 5.
Light's excellent at maths.
If there's hexes on it, sure.
New gems are relatively good.
I think they're very important, and they're also very cheap.
Yeah.
So there's like
Yeah.
no reason not to have them.
I'm buying them off the auction house rather than cutting them myself because they're so cheap it's not worth me farming the ore.
150 gold each.
Yeah.
40,
Also-
60 hate.
Also, yeah, if you work out your stat
I will
weights
100.
and you've got 120 main stats quite a lot.
Yeah, is that one available yet? The 101?
Yeah, I've got it.
So it's not a JC only thing.
I've got
No,
it.
same as it's been an all expansion, but some classes it's not worth it, but on most
Exactly.
it is.
You'd have to work out your stat weights.
Yeah.
If your stat's over 2, obviously it's not worth it. Over 2 times the strength or agility. You know how to work it out.
Raid bots it is.
So a reminder for anyone who's only just logged on Discord, we are going to see if we have sufficient damage now we've all optimized. Like, give that to Sangor, he does feasts. So if we've got sufficient damage to push her before we get the blizzard, we're going to try that for a bit. If it doesn't work out, then we've found something other guilds have tried where you run half an additional healer, as in a resto chamois and DPS gear, and you don't pre-pot and the timings work out. So if we don't have the DPS after we've all optimized, we may use that. But to start with, we're going to be using the good flask. We're going to be making sure we are pre-potting. We're going to be making sure we're doing everything we can to optimize, just because we want to see can we do it reliably. We're going to see what we can do about keeping people on the sides they used to for the intermission, but obviously we need to balance DPS. We should be able to go 11, 9, because left side did get much faster last time. But we just need to get those numbers balanced and we need everyone to live. Zach, if we make you switch, we will give you some int pots, I'm sure.
Look at the DPS Zach managed to do before in Resto, going in with a fucking trinket from not even this expansion.
Yeah. But part of the reason is to give us the extra cooldowns to make the later bits more survivable, to give us the battle res, because without Resto Chamois, we cannot res anyone until it's a tank in phase 3.
Yeah.
So no one is allowed to die tonight. If you've not got a Vantus rune, please grab a Vantus rune. We are starting out by seeing if we can push her fast enough tonight. So really important you're using everything you've got. If we can't, we'll go with the backup plan.
May I, good evening, may I assume that I am benched so I can actually go and do some of the dailies? I haven't done anything for the last couple of...
Currently you're in group 5, so I would assume so go for it. Anyone on the bench, please stick around on Discord or somewhere we can contact you if we need to make any swaps, because last raid we needed to make swaps and people weren't available. Give your battle tag to your role lead is a good way to do it.
Yes, give me ways to contact you.
Give it to a Yumu would be the safer option.
Sangor, drop a fucking thingy.
Drop the what?
You know,
Cock
the
map.
portal.
Cookie.
Oh, my perverted, I'm a freaky guy and I'm gonna show you everything I've got.
Cool.
Really, what were they thinking when they made
I'm
this
sure
video?
your closet is very terrifying.
I was back there.
She's the little
His is actually neat and tidy. Mine is the chaotic mess.
Expectations subverted.
You need more room, right, Area?
amazing.
Yeah.
man.
Also, I have my own organizing systems that are a force of chaos.
You just need to freaking fold your stuff.
I do fold, but I like chaos.
I'm amazed that you found a man that knows how to use a wardrobe, to be honest. Not just a chair.
No, he actually can use a wardrobe
Wow.
and can
I'm
do
the
his own
king of
laundry.
the household.
I mean, like, who can't open a wardrobe and throw the shit in there, then close the door again?
Mine. He uses a chair and the bathroom.
Erit, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I do have a magic table.
Yep.
Yeah, I have that
But
one
if
too.
If I put anything on a specific table in the house by the morning, everything's gone.
Yeah, it's because
Well, I have
kittens knock it off and hide
Magic
it
laundry
somewhere.
basket. Whenever I'm done with the laundry, somehow 15 minutes later it's full again.
Whereas what I've learned is if you don't hang up the laundry immediately after it's dry, kittens steal my socks.
I found out I have magic keys. I walked into my flat yesterday, and this morning they were... I have no idea where they are.
We've got everyone summoned. Let's get some food. Let's get a cauldron.
Best food, or I have 5 charges of it.
We're going to go with best food to start with. We're doing best cauldron, best food. We want to see your best DPS. If you can't do the best DPS, then we're going to use an alternative tactic.
This feast doesn't look very appealing.
I thought it was a cauldron.
Okay, it's a coffin, sure. Eat from the coffin. It'll all be fine.
This is me totally not trying to poison you guys.
Remember, groups 1 and 2, you're going to take 2 flasks. Groups 3 and 4, only take 1 flask, please. I'm expecting to see everyone using pre-pots fully optimized. This is your, let's see if we can push her in time.
And remember to check your groups.
Yep.
That's the feast you're gonna aim to make, and make sure you put in the guild bank, cause
Can I
do
get
not
some
know.
clarification? We've got groups 1, 3 and Shom going left, but Shom's in group 1. Who's actually going left from groups 2 and 4?
Just a second, please.
Oh, Zach, the things I'm seeing, you have no idea.
I think it should be fine now.
Okay, check your groups. 1 and 3, you're going left. Rankin is not in the group. Who in groups 1 and 2 is confident, 1 and 3 rather, is confident on the route and wants to be the marker? Anyone in groups 1 and 3 confident and wants to be the marker before I assign it?
Let's
Not
put,
a rogue though, please, because they're going to be doing immunity soaking and that's going to probably cause chaos.
let's actually, we have Rankin now. I'm gonna put him in group 1 to 3, and I'm assigning him instead of Sunti to be the third interrupter.
Okay. Just bear in mind, if you sign him to an interrupt, he may have to move out of position in order to get it and then back, so it's not the best person to have as a marker.
I switched Mars and Sprit, by the way, so Mars right and Sprit left.
Oh yeah, I'm right now. Okay.
It's gonna be okay. So on the left side, Rankine first interrupter, Shom second, Amon third.
Cool.
That way Rankine can focus on being the
You
marker.
can be the mark. Yeah, so remember in the admission you're going to stay on your marks and they will keep you safe.
And Jaina is free for all, like whoever has range and doesn't risk getting frozen, just do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
BAM!
Vote left. Avalanche.
Ready to boat range. Dodge.
Bombing back.
Boat's gone. Can switch.
Left side ballista is on fire. Whoever gets the avalanche gets the out.
Bearing in mind that we're not actually going to use that ballista again.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche. Fire.
Bam!
Boat right. Brake shum out, please. Avalanche. Range ready to dodge. Dodge. Start thinking about your stacks. Clear those stacks.
Bam!
Ignore the boat. We're seconds short. Now move together, stay with your marker, don't run off ahead of them.
You really think I've been running, Captain?
Impossible!
I lured you into open waters because out here,
Sorry,
you have
no
no
crash.
hope of
No
escape.
Rankin, your left.
I'm brute force, that's right.
Group 1 you are.
Yeah, good
I
point.
must have changed at the last minute.
I did tell you though.
He did.
Let's try go again.
We are
Raven's a
seconds
fucked up.
off the timing, so if you failed to pre-pot or anything, make sure you do this time.
We had a frozen, so maybe that's why.
Beware of me.
Sorry about that, my raid frames are telling me I'm group 4.
Yeah, it changed me also.
Yeah,
Just-
you're group 1.
Okay, if he's going down.
What, did you need a tome?
No, sorted. Fine.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm seeing some people not pre-potting. I expect to see everyone pre-pot, including healers. Some of the healers are doing a good job about that.
Does it show you the new pre-pops?
Yeah, it should do.
Oh.
I don't think it's going to tell me the difference between new and old, but I'm seeing some people without a pre-pot.
You seeing me without it?
No, you're using it.
I am. Yeah, I'm just checking. I used a new one. So
Yeah,
that would
it's
tell
showing you fine.
Yeah.
Like, I use EXRT, so it does old and new.
I just used my pot now.
Do that.
40
Okay,
seconds.
say when ready then.
Yeah.
1,000 gold down the drain.
Use the... Oh, no, Zach, yours is... I'm showing that you used one, so it's fine. Mine tracks everyone's. Just make sure, whether it's old or new, you're definitely using one. Okay, just say when ready, Merciless.
Ready.
Five, four, three, two, one.
The tide rises.
BAM!
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche, boat left.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
BAM!
Out and then fire.
The fire.
Okay, dispel then, we have the priests. Boat right.
The tide moves against you. I hope you don't
Use
mind.
that res.
Cold.
Avalanche.
Okay.
Range left. Make sure your stacks are clear. Clear those stacks. And we're transitioning.
Like 2 seconds.
You really think I've been running, Captain?
Or is it good? Is it good?
Yep, good.
Oh, great.
Now stay together.
I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape.
You know you need to go through the
It's time
Phase
we
2.
finish this.
Cooldowns. Bait. Broadsides on the barrel.
The tide moves against you.
Yeah, worst possible position.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Down. Clear your stacks. Across the room.
BAM!
You will be washed away weapons. Open fire.
Health counts.
Get out the ray. Break Morg out, who's close enough to thieve. Okay, we're going to start breaking the barrel shortly. Broadsides get out the raid. And let's break that barrel. Really important broadside doesn't go in the barrel at that point, because you'll kill us.
weapons! Open fire! Beware of me.
Okay, our timing is okay. I'm hoping it's still going to be okay with when we run out of the really good feasts, because people have brought their own decent food. But let's see if it's reliable. Yeah, we had similar on the right side. Remember, you go between the orbs, right, left. If you go to the left of the, instead of between the orbs, it will veer into you and freeze you. And I imagine left has a similar one where if you go the wrong way, you go straight into something.
Hilston, please.
Yeah, give me a moment. Becca, I worry about the cats. They seem to be melting. I think we might end up with one big cat.
You should shave them so that they look horrifying.
Poor things. Let's focus on this and see if we can get our transition right again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises!
BAM!
Boat right.
I will freeze you where
Avalanche.
Break the dodge. Dodge.
Boat's gone.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
BAM!
Boat left.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Out and in fire.
Watch your feet.
One bomb in the bank.
Boat's gone. You're free to move whatever.
I will freeze you where
Avalanche.
you stand.
Range
Oh.
dodge.
BAM!
Ignore that boat. Clear your stacks. Make sure you've cleared. And transitioning.
You have nowhere left to run, Ice Witch. You really think I've been running, Captain?
Impossible!
I lured you into open waters, because out here, you have no hope of escape.
Stay safe. Phase 2. Bait.
Bam!
Cooldowns. Broadsides on the barrel. Dodge that ray. After Ray, we break the barrel.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Move across, dodge the icefall.
The
Need
spell's
to move together.
Cannon fire!
Get out the Ray.
Tide moves against you.
Okay, we're going to move a little closer to the barrel. Don't break it yet. I'll tell you when to break. Broadsides out. Don't put them on the barrel. We're going to break that barrel now.
The tide moves against you.
Clear your stacks. Bait the Ray. This is just practice now. This is where I'll be taking the avalanche clockwise, and you guys are going to portal over the icefall. Broadsides need to be on that barrel. And then the rest of us will go join you at the barrel. We'll take the portal over,
You will be
and
washed
then
away.
we wait and we don't break the barrel yet.
Beware
Our timing in phase 1 is still good.
of me.
Yeah, so phase 2, make sure you're using your personal cooldowns, make sure you use your health stones. We need to survive it, so just think about your movement, think about, are you with the boss? Have you walked too far away? Because everyone should be in melee unless they're moving out with broadside or siegebreaker. And watch your feet, because if you don't take unnecessary stacks, it will make life a whole lot easier. Yeah, new hope pots are good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Avalanche.
Bam!
On the starboard side.
Boat right. Boat's gone.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche. Out and then fire. Break the block.
Bam!
Drop stacks if you have high stacks.
I will freeze you.
Avalanche. will come out the fire. Start thinking about your stacks. Make sure you're cleared. Move together.
You have nowhere left to run, Ice Witch. You really think I've been running, Captain? Impossible!
And you need to stay safe, don't run ahead, move with the marker.
You have no hope of escape.
Right side, please, back.
Phase 2. Dodge, bait, cooldowns. Dodge the ray. After the ray, we'll break the barrel.
No, it's not broken.
No one put it on there. Needs to have that on there. It's a white since we've not got that.
Something I've noticed that keeps happening on the left side, right at the second image, there's always a ball that goes under the image, and if you're looking at it from the right side, the clump will mask that orb. So on the first pull, a shaman got frozen, and now I think Rankin got frozen by that orb. So just remember that between the second and first image, there's always an orb on the left, so be careful.
This is last good feast we have.
But luckily everyone paid attention and brought their good stat food as well, I hope.
Also, after the third image, everyone please go to the right side to dodge the tornado, because a lot of people are kind of stuck on the left side. So after the third image, just go right as you would towards the stack point.
Yeah, Zach, I made 2, you made 2, Light made 1.
I need a little extra mods for making myself one.
I'm going to be farming for more feasts tomorrow, but we really need everyone to help out. If everyone does like 3-4 feasts a week, that'll help massively.
If you get the result that you get rank 2, I'm not entirely sure what rank 3 can be. Yeah, work on that trap. It's the microphone.
5, 4, 3,
Who knows?
2, 1.
Avalanche.
Bam!
Boat right.
Ballista.
Avalanche.
You ready to dodge range? Dodge, dodge.
Out and then fire. Avalanche. Watch your feet now. You're almost there. Think about those stacks. Make sure you've cleared. Clear again. And transition.
Ouch.
You really think I've been running, Captain?
Now move together. Don't get ice blocked.
I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape.
And go between my side. Stick with the marker.
Go to the right.
Ranged.
It's time we
Phase 2. Broadsides on barrel. Bait. Cooldown. Dodge the ray. After the ray, you're gonna break the barrel.
I hope you don't mind, Cole.
Move across.
You will be washed away. Cannon.
Bait. Get out the ray. Let's go a little closer to the
You will
barrel.
be washed away.
We're almost dead. Let's wipe. Please don't start breaking that barrel until the glacial ray finishes. If you do it, if you start before it finishes, I won't be able to clear after the avalanche and I will die. There's a reason we do that, as well as that we want to keep damage on Jaina when she's not running around or casting anything.
Beware. Beware of me.
Okay, you guys use your own food.
And like Ayuma said, if you're gonna get hit by those things and not dodge, be in the fire so it automatically dispels.
Okay, our food buff is not going to be quite as good. We were making time, we need to still make it in time, so make sure you're doing everything right with your rotation, etc.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For the Alliance! I will freeze you where you
Avalanche.
stand.
Bam!
Boat right.
Good luck this
Boat's gone. Break him out. Or both of me to see. Avalanche. Out and then fire. Yeah, let's wipe.
You will be washed away.
Bam!
Beware of me.
I think he DC'd because there was also a mist.
Yeah, I think he probably did. But he seems okay now.
Shaman used the disconnect hack because the Morg... No, that was Wadu. Morg trash talk. Is anyone putting a feast?
No, I don't have any more. I put 30 in the guild bank Wednesday.
I'll put the feasts down, however, keep in mind that your own, the new food, the personal food is actually...
No, it isn't. It's 93 stats and the feasts are 100 stats.
It depends on your class a bit. If you're better off with, say, strength, agility, int, or haste, whatever. But if you've not got a food buff, you're not ready, please don't press ready. Just waiting on you, Light.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sea answers my call.
Bam!
Boat right.
I will freeze you.
Ballista.
Avalanche. Avalanche. Range dodge.
Bam!
Boat left. Out and then fire.
Kill a ballista.
Avalanche.
The tide moves against
Get him up fast.
Okay, let's clear your base out. Watch your stacks. Need to clear them soon.
Bam!
Ignore that boat.
Clear your stacks if you haven't.
Clear now. And transition.
hard vessels on the horizon. You have nowhere left to run. Ice.
And move together. Don't get ice blocked.
Running, Captain. Impossible. I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape.
But stay on the marker range. Yes, you'll be in melee, but you can still hit it.
It's time.
Phase 2.
Bam!
Broadsides on the barrel. Bait. Dodge. Get out the ray. Don't touch the barrel till it's over.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Break that barrel. Clear your stacks, then we're moving over. Dodge the icefall. Move to the wall.
Get me
Ready
up
to
if you have
bait.
a res.
We don't have a res.
Cannons fire!
Bait that ray. Siege breaker out with 3 seconds. Okay, stay out the ray. I know we've got people dead, but keep practicing.
The tide moves against you.
Okay, broadsides out. Don't go too far. Not on the barrel. We're going to move to the barrel. Remember, move together.
Tide moves against you.
Now we break the barrel, although we don't really have enough people to do it. It's really important you avoid stacks. So making sure you're not standing in the ray, standing in the icefall, etc. It's really important that you are in the clump because we can break someone who's in melee. If you're at range and you get ice blocked, then it's a problem. Sunti, can we have a repair bot, please?
Sure.
Yeah, no, definitely play it safe. We've got plenty of DPS to get through it. We don't need to run around and panic. Just make sure you stay alive. Make sure you don't get ice blocked.
Let me enable Delta.
There are times in raids, quite often, when ranged and healers need to be clumped. Exactly clumped. If you're not comfortable with that, you need to get comfortable with it.
I need recordings of all Kren's little speeches.
I had to do that one.
Yeah. What I need to do is see if I can get hold of him and see if he can record me a copy of all of his little bits of wisdom.
Five, four,
You would
3,
do.
2, 1.
The sea answers my call.
Bam!
Boat right.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Cold.
Use that res.
I
think he's off the boat or I
No,
can't
he'll
reach
pop back on.
No, he's not.
But then,
Actually, let's just swipe and go again.
You will be washed away. Beware
Still got food?
of me.
And chips.
yep, everyone repair again.
Five, four, three, two, one.
The sea answers my call.
Bam!
Boat left. Avalanche. Alchemy and fire.
Bam!
Boat right.
Get her up.
Can't.
2 healers down then.
Yeah, okay, let's white.
That's right.
You will be washed away. I hope you don't mind. Beware of me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sea answers my call. I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Cold.
Range dodge.
Bam!
Boat left.
Give them a taste of our cannons.
Avalanche. Out and in fire. Break him out.
Bam!
Boat right.
The tide moves against you. I will freeze you
Avalanche.
where you
Ready to go.
stand. Their vessel is bound for the sea.
Start thinking about those stacks. Make these good.
Bam!
Clear. And transitioning. Stay together. Don't get ice blocked. Remember, don't take any
You
risks.
think I've been running, Captain?
Impossible!
I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape.
Be in melee, remember ranged. Phase 2. Bait.
Bam!
Arsenals. Broadsides on the barrel. Dodge that ray. Look to white. We've got too many dead and we didn't put a broadside on the barrel.
Mind the cold.
I'll give you a nice quick
You
death
will
and
be
put avalanche
washed
on you all.
away. Beware, beware of me.
Well, it's about time for a break anyway, so get your buffs, and then everyone left side, during the break, re-watch the 2 videos. They're only a few seconds long, make sure you know both routes. That gives me 5 minutes to go through some logs. So you've got 5 minutes. I expect you back and ready to pull in 5 minutes and not expecting a summon still. And left side, re-watch those routes. Right, let's get back to this. We are due another cauldron. Let's have that, and then let's pull. Generally, I'm pretty happy with how the logs are looking, but we cannot afford to have any deaths in phase 1, so don't take risks. Make sure you're keeping an eye on your stacks, make sure you're out the fire, make sure you're placing your avalanche well and standing still and not getting in the way of avalanche. Take your flasks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises.
Bam!
Boat right.
I will freeze you where
Avalanche.
you stand. They belong to the sharks now. I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Bam!
Out and in fire. Don't take chances, you need to get out in time.
I got a Fell Rush DC.
He will res you. Avalanche.
Say when you're back, Marcel.
Stuck on loading.
Okay. Keep an eye on those stacks now.
Bam!
What?
Instead. Clear your stacks. So that'll be white. But we can still transition. Remember, move together. Don't take chances. Don't rush.
Impossible! I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape.
Give me 1 minute, we're starting.
You should be in melee ranged.
It's time we
Phase 2. It's a white, that's way too many dead. So we have people get frozen from bad position. Remember, it's your job to focus on your position over your DPS. I don't want to see people finishing their cast rather than getting out the ring and then getting frozen. Likewise, stay on your marker. If you need to cancel your cast and move, then go for it. We really can't have people getting ice blocked when they could have avoided it. It's not worth the DPS.
Should be on in about a minute.
Okay. The occasional ice block we can handle, but try to not have it happen to you. Well, I'll ready check myself and you can press ready when you are.
Oh, I thought I missed it.
No, I was waiting for you to log back on, because there's no point me ready checking when you're offline.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bam!
Vote right. Avalanche. Avalanche.
Ready to load.
Bam!
Out and then fire. Vote left. Avalanche. Range ready to dodge. Dodge. Start thinking about those stacks. Remember to clear.
Bam!
Clear now. Transitioning. Great, now clump, move together, don't take any risks.
You really think I've been running, Captain? I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape.
Don't get too far ahead.
It's time we
Phase 2. Bait. Broadsides on barrel. Cooldowns. Dodge that ray. After the ray, break the barrel, not before it finishes, please.
I hope you don't mind, Cole.
Clear your stacks. Move across the room, move together. Bait the ray. Avoid that.
Ouch.
Serving area in 30 seconds.
Okay, move towards the barrel. Just wipe it. Your 30 seconds isn't quick enough to stop her two-shotting everyone.
Beware, beware of me.
Yeah, we transitioned a good time. Everyone lived. It was pretty good. It does feel like we can reliably get this to transition at a good time. So, siege breakers, you run out when you have 3 seconds left, and then you'll get a grip back. If you run out too early, then you'll get ice blocked or out of range. If you run out too late, you'll kill the raid.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sea answers my call.
BAM!
Boat left. Avalanche.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
BAM!
Right. fire.
Bomb in the middle.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Oh shit, Wadu.
Wipe it.
Wrong way.
Bam!
Beware
Fucking rogue indeed.
of me.
You hit Windows button.
Okay, waiting. So do I just say when ready? Perfect.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bam!
Vote left. Avalanche.
Ready to vote.
Ballista.
Oh, strange.
Vote's gone.
Wanting combo rest.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
The tide moves against you.
Bam!
Vote
One
right.
because dead. We won't make it. That's fine.
You will be washed away. Beware. Beware.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises.
Vote left.
I will freeze you.
Avalanche.
Nothing left but ash and splinters. I will freeze you
Avalanche.
where you stand.
Vote right. Out and in prayer.
Ballista.
Avalanche. Start thinking about your stacks. Remember to clear. Clear your stacks.
Bam!
About to transition. There we go. Clump. Move together. Don't take any risks.
You really think I've been running, Captain? Impossible! I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape.
Phase 2, keep dodging. Bait. Broadside on the barrel. Use your cooldowns. Dodge that
Wipe it.
ray.
The tide moves against you.
Yeah, I did take care.
I will freeze you where
I'll
you
stand on your wall with Avalanche. That should kill you. You mean the immunity clearing?
The tide moves against you. Beware, beware of me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sea answers my call. I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Cold.
Bam!
Vote right.
Nothing left but ash and
Avalanche. Out and then fire.
Bam!
off our port side. Give them a taste of our cannons.
Is that?
Get him up.
Apparently still fire, although...
Don't discuss now. Avalanche. Think about those stacks.
They belong to the sharks now.
Make sure you clear. Clear again. We're about to transition. Transitioning.
Hard vessels on the horizon.
Stay together. Don't take any risks.
I sweep. You really think I've been running?
Which
Captain?
image is you on? Are you on Baru?
Impossible.
He's immunity
I
soak,
lured
not
you into
interrupt.
open waters because
Oh,
out
okay.
here you have no hope of escape.
Missing a boost. Phase 2. Bait. Cooldowns. Broadsides on the barrel. Dodge that ray. After the ray, break the barrel.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Clear your stacks. Move together. Broadsides on barrel. Everyone else bait. Siege breaker out with 3 seconds. You dodge the ray. Okay, let's move her a little closer to the barrel. Broadsides out, don't put them on the barrel. We'll break the barrel.
The
We don't really have enough people alive to do that.
Beware
It's really play it safe in phase 2 as well. Broadsides, remember you need to move out. Don't go a million miles away because you'll not get back without getting frozen. Make sure you're not standing in any of the frost patches. I know it's harder when we've not managed to get the glacial ray bait right, but you're just going to need to work around it if we get it wrong. And move with the boss. You should be in melee range of the boss at all times unless you have to move out with broadside or siegebreaker. So that way, if someone does get frozen, we can break them out so much more easily. Yeah, Morg couldn't grip himself, I know. But the other ones shouldn't be dead.
You get the knockback no matter how far away, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna get up back.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Avalanche.
Bam!
Boat right. Need to break that ballista. Finally moving. Avalanche. Out and in fire.
Bam!
Boat left. Better move.
We have a block in the back.
Break it then. Avalanche.
Charge is set! Charge is set!
Block. Get Sunti out so quick.
Two people blocked. That's
Think about your stats. 65.
Okay, break both blocks us up.
We're slow probably because of those blocks. Make sure you're clear.
Bam!
Ignore that boat. 1% to go. Make sure you're clear. And transitioning. Move together, don't take chances.
You really think I've been running, Captain? Impossible! I lured lured you into open waters, because out here, you have no hope of escape.
Stay together. Cooldowns. Bait. Broadsides on the barrel. Dodge the ray. After ray, we'll break the barrel.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Don't worry about the icebox, they will melt.
Yeah, break the barrel. I'll be helpful.
Bam!
Ready to bait. Siege breaker out. Keep dodging that ray. We'll move a bit closer to the barrel. Don't break it yet.
Externals on
Broadside
base.
out, not too far. Start breaking that barrel. Clear your stacks. Bait. Dodge that ray. Broadsides on the next barrel. Siege breaker out with 3 seconds.
Everyone cool down.
Don't walk into my avalanche, then we're going across. You want to take her at this point, base?
Oh, I don't. I have done.
Yeah, ideally I don't get the Hand of Frost and get blocked. Okay, bait at the wall. Dodge that ray. This is the point, ideally I have her back, and then we break this barrel. Unfortunately we've got an ice fall in the way, so see what we can do, ranged. There goes it. Clear your stacks, and then we push Jaina.
Your horde will be broken.
Yeah, don't bloodlust at that point. What is she blocked because we had a bloodlust? I think John fat fingered.
The what?
So we shouldn't have any of these abilities, but broadsides get out. But we are pretty much at intermission 2, which is good. So let me cover intermission 2 because I am very optimistic we're going to get it next time we get here. What's going to happen is we are going to be bloodlusting, we're going to get through that wall quickly, and we are going to get the elemental and the Thanos down. We have to interrupt the elemental, but we want both of them down because after the nerfs, it's easy to just get the elementals down. And then we will worry about phase 3. But progress, good job guys. So everyone has their cancel bloodlust macro ready, don't they?
I have.
If you don't, please sort it out right now.
Repairable, please.
Yeah, there is one up. There is one up.
Yes, you are actually going to.
We are going to cancel. Also, even if we don't think we're going to need to, have it just to be safe, because if you're the one person who doesn't have the macro and we fail because someone hasn't cancelled it, you're probably not going to be that popular. Right, let's go again. Let's get back to that intermission. Phase 2 is looking better.
When we got the second siege breaker, are we always gonna move the boss at the same time? Is it at the same timing?
No, ideally we shouldn't be moving, but I was ice blocked because I'd gotten Hand of Frost. So it shouldn't be moving. We're going to have Bait Ray, Siege Breaker out, tank swap, move to barrel.
I can post it in Discord.
Yeah, that would be useful, base. Make sure it's Time Warp and Bloodlust just in case. It should be Shom doing the Bloodlust, but you never know. Yeah. Oh, you've got a very thorough one, Morg.
It has a cooldown. She has a cooldown on the block, so you can do this strategy where you have half the raid, have Bloodlust at the beginning, have it on cooldown, and then you can do this thing. But it's a really complicated thing that requires like 8 minutes of setup.
But I thought they also made changes to try and stop people doing that. We're just waiting for you, base.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bam!
Vote right.
Vista.
Avalanche.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Bam!
Okay.
You have a resonance.
It's already been pulled, so we'll already have people dead.
I think it was a
Oh.
Yeah, really, play it safe. Get behind her and out of hitbox for the knockback, because sometimes she does them in funny places. Oh, if I catch anyone watching meters and DPSing when they should be stopping and moving, I will go through the logs looking for that, and we will bench you next raid. Please don't do it. We need you to play it safe, we need you to move in time, and make sure you don't get knocked off, you don't die, you don't get ice blocked whenever possible. Zach, after we kill it, you can check whether or not you beat Shom.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises.
Bam!
Vote left. Avalanche.
They're ready to go. Dodge. Dodge.
you don't mind.
Avalanche. Mountain and fire.
Bam!
Boat right.
Fixed up.
Avalanche. Start thinking about those stacks. Make sure you've cleared. Clear now.
Bam!
Intermission, move together. Don't take any chances.
You really think I've been running, Captain?
That was a good shot there, Sunti.
I got lucky. Well,
I
I didn't get avalanche 2 times in a row.
You have no hope of escape.
Wait for Aya.
That sounds real bad.
Aya.
Can you run with me?
Let's go.
I'll do a run. Just wait it. I like how everyone runs ahead of me when I'm the marker. Oh, and we left an image unkilled. We can't have that happen. That intermission was just generally a disaster then.
Beware,
Let's do it again.
beware of me.
Okay, not pulling.
5,
Do not pull.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Seriously, what the
Get a
fuck?
repair bot.
I just had one down.
Yeah, we had one like 2 pulls ago, I thought. Everyone repair now, though.
I have a full to gold repair.
Fucking rogues.
Fucking rogues, dude.
Same one, yeah?
Fucking rogue.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Fucking Guado.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises.
Bam!
Boat right.
Ballista.
I hope you don't
Avalanche.
mind cold.
Over every.
Oh no, I thought it was already off.
Avalanche.
Ready to dodge.
Bam!
Out and then fire.
Kill both.
We switch her over when we can.
The deck is rigged to explode.
I will freeze you.
Avalanche.
Nothing left but ash and splinter.
Think about those stacks. Remember to clear.
Bam!
Ignore that boat. Clear your stacks. Transitioning. Move together. Stay on your marker. Don't take any risks.
You really think I've been running, Captain? Impossible! I lured you into open waters, because out here, you have no hope of escape.
Sorry.
Keep dodging.
It's time we
Phase 2. Broadsides on the barrel.
Bam!
Personals. Bait. Dodge that ray.
You will be washed away.
After the ray finishes, we'll start on the barrel.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Clear your stacks. Move together. Broadsides on the barrel. Bait.
Cannons fire!
That's good. Dodge that ray.
You will be washed away.
I think range need to start.
Yeah, they do.
Can't see it.
Broadsides get out.
The tide moves
Vanishing, get it broken. Bait the ray. The wipe anyway, we lost a load of people about the same time.
All weapons, open fire! I will freeze you where you stand.
When you put the broadside, if it's the broadside where it needs to go in the barrel, you need to put it on the barrel. If it's the broadside after that, then you put it away from the raid, somewhere where it's not going to kill you.
So I could have put this one somewhere else.
If you had the one that doesn't go on the barrel, then you put it somewhere other than the barrel because we're going to be standing on the barrel.
Okay.
So first broadside goes on skull barrel, second broadside goes on red barrel, third broadside goes not on the raid, not on the barrel, fourth broadside goes on blue barrel.
Okay.
But I'm calling those anyway, so don't worry. Tango, where's the food?
I left it at home.
Well, don't leave it home, put the food down. Remember to reflask.
Were there flasks?
No, there were flasks an hour ago, and you took an additional one, so this is your third flask of the night.
Should you not wait till the break?
Oh, you can wait to the break. We're gonna need to have one more pull before the break. Although it doesn't really matter because you've still got 90 minutes to go, so we're going to need to reflask
4,
again.
3, 2, 1.
The sea answers my call.
Bam!
But right.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Cold.
Range ready to dodge. Dodge.
A fine shot. Their vessel is bound for the deep. I will freeze you.
Avalanche.
Bam!
Boat left.
Freeze you where you
Out and then fire.
Get that ballista.
Get the ballista.
They belong to the sharks now. I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche. Start thinking about those stacks. Make sure you're cleared. Clear again. And transition. Now stay together, don't take any risks.
You really think I've been running, Captain? Impossible! I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape. It's time we finished.
Phase 2. Bait. Personals. Broadsides on the barrel. Dodge that ray. After the ray finishes, you're going to break the barrel.
I hope you don't mind, Cole.
Use the word.
Clear your stacks. Move together. Broadsides on the barrel. Everyone else baits.
Cannons fire!
Siege breaker out with 3 seconds. Get out the ray. We'll cleave Sunti down. Range, she'll make a start on the barrel. We want to break it during the blizzard though, so don't finish it off yet. Just get it low. Avoid too many dots. Broadsides out. Okay, you can let's break that barrel. Clear your stacks. Get out the ray. The wipe I know, but I'm just practicing the movement with you. Dodge the icefall. That's in a handy spot. Avalanche away from the raid. Bait the ray, siege breaker out. After the ray, we're gonna get the barrel. So we bait this ray, then we break the barrel, if we have more than like 2 people alive. We are gonna have break time now. You've got 10 minutes. I'm expecting you to be all back and ready in 10 minutes, not asking for a summon. So if you're porting out, make sure you're back in before the end of the break.
Oh, they nerfed her health again. That's why my maths is wrong. Jaina's. She was at 140.5 million when I was calculating how much DPS we needed to do to skip it.
That's why your napkin
Not
math
100.
didn't work out.
Because we're not doing as much DPS as we needed to. She has 133.
But we're doing enough for now.
Yeah. No, I know she has, but I googled how much health she had because I didn't know.
And you
all I
googled
found,
pre-nerf.
all I found were, well, no, the first nerf was documented. There was pictures of it, of her health with 140.5. Yes, we do. Like, we need your DPS.
Okay.
But I thought we needed 370k DPS overall. We don't. I think it's like 350. That's without doing any math.
Hey, that is end of break. Let's get back to this. I want to see that second intermission.
There's nothing much about it. You just go in a corridor, 3 Nathamos, and that's...
Yeah, but we want to practice that. But generally, it's DPS is looking good. Just need to not take risks and not die. Once we get to phase 2, we've got healer cooldowns assigned, but please use your personals, use your health stones, use your healing pots. It's going to help out a lot. We absolutely need everyone to live through that intermission to phase 2 transition.
And especially if one healer is frozen or something, you really need to use those health pots.
So much healing those new ones. It's really worth getting.
Yeah, the new ones are good. What do? Also, a little reminder, don't forget if you have an active ability from your neck essence, don't forget to use it. I know it's possibly not built into your muscle memory yet, but we need to get it in there. What are you there?
Should ask Wadu all about it, Zach. Stop booping my imp's nose.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises.
Bam!
Boat right.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Hey guys, he dispelled those frozen.
don't mind.
Avalanche.
The tide moves against you. I will freeze you where you stand.
Out and then fire. Break those ice blocks. Boat left. Avalanche. Okay. Range should be stacking on you, Rankin, unless there's a reason for them not to. For example, they're running with Avalanche. Please stack on the markers.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises.
Bam! Avalanche, boat right.
Ready to dodge. Dodge.
Don't mind the cold.
Bam! Boat left. Out and then fire.
How's this ball, guys? Come on.
There's only 2 of them.
Drop stacks and fire if you have high stacks. More.
I will freeze you.
Avalanche. And we'll get her out of the fire. Range dodge.
Get Sunti up.
Think about those stats.
Bam!
Ignore the boat. Clears that. Alchemy effect. Okay, we're transitioning. That is what we really need to avoid. We cannot have deaths. Just wipe it.
You really think I've been running, Captain? Impossible! I lured you into
Get yourselves ice blocked and we like quicker. No, if we shouldn't need to hold. If we're going to start thinking about holding, then we're going to use a 5th healer. What we're expecting is people to not die and people to be using their optimized spec. This is the first time we've had the problem overlap. Second time. Okay, that's still 2 out of 20 something pulls. So the plan is we just don't die.
Yeah, I was laid on the left side last ballista, so we got an extra set of fire. But I mean, you have to move. I saw 2 people standing completely still in range and getting knocked.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bam!
Boat right. Avalanche.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Bam!
Boat left. Mountains in fire.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche. Start thinking about your stacks. Remember to clear.
Bam!
Ignore that boat. We're transitioning soon. Clear. And clump. Move together. Don't get ice blocked. Remember, when we hit phase 2, you're going to use your personal cooldowns and your health stones.
I lured you into open waters, because out here, you have no hope of escape.
Stay safe. Phase 2, personals.
Bam!
Bait, broadsides on that barrel. Dodge the ray, that's a bad one. After the ray, we'll destroy the barrel.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Clear your stacks. Dodge the icefall, bait that ray. Okay, icefall's not too bad this time. Get out the ray. Siege breaker out with 3 seconds. Let's move closer to the barrel. Don't start breaking it yet. It should not be at 50%. Stop hitting it.
Externals on base.
Broadsides out. Don't go too far. Don't be on the barrel. Okay, let's move to the barrel. Now start breaking it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. We want to break it slightly later. Please don't break it early. Dodge the ray.
Settle on me.
Dodge icefall. Avalanche counterclockwise.
Oh shit, sorry.
Siege breaker out.
Grip on cooldown.
Bait the ray. We dodge the ray. Okay, now we would cross to the barrel.
The tide moves against you.
Okay, little reminder about baiting. When we say bait, we mean stand on the tank and make sure you are between Jaina and the wall. Because we bait it to the wall so it doesn't cover the room. Also, please don't break the barrels early. Yes, we will have issues with our stacks if people stand in things or we have too many people dead, but if we break them early, we can't transition. So the first one is after the glacial ray finishes. The second one is during the blizzard. And the third one is going to be after the glacial ray, after we've moved to the third position. Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying, really, the barrels need to be sorted out and people need to listen.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I hope you don't mind
Avalanche.
the cold.
Bam!
Boat left. Avalanche. Clear them out. Out and in fire.
Bam!
Boat right.
I will freeze you where you
Avalanche.
stand. They belong to the sharks now.
Start thinking about your stacks. Nearly there. Make sure you're clear. Clear your stacks and transition. Now stay together, move on the marker, don't take any chances. I'll check who stopped using pots after this pull.
Impossible! I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape.
Remember personals, health stones, bait, broadsides on the barrel. After the ray, break the barrel.
Tide moves against you. I hope you don't mind the cold.
Clear your stacks. Dodge the icefall, move together. Broadsides on the barrel, siege breaker out with 3 seconds. Bait the ray. Okay, dodge the ray.
The tide
Rip.
moves against
Cancel.
you.
Oh, shit.
We're going to move closer to the barrel, don't start hitting it. Okay, we can start on the barrel now.
The tide moves against you.
Didn't help that we have broadsides and siege breaker on top of the raid. Need to be more careful about your movement. Bait the ray, clear your stacks. Move out. Dodge the icefall.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Broadsides to the next barrel.
Cannons fire!
Siege breaker out with 3 seconds.
Closer.
The tide moves against you.
Yeah, that's right.
The tide moves against you. Beware, beware of me.
Well, Avalanche is going to be going on both sides. So the
Yeah,
tank
there was-
avalanche goes around the boss, and the DPS and healer avalanches go on the purple and orange sides.
Yeah, but the guy on the left, at the end of the boat, he turned to the right, and I was running there as well. If you understand what I mean.
Like this. Do.
Do you mean that arranged to block your path?
We had on one avalanche we
Went
had
to the end and he went back again on my side, so I ran straight into his avalanche.
we also had one pull where someone ran from where the mushroom is now, and then they crossed like so during when ranged had to move to melee.
Yeah, we can't have crossing over where the range clump is. If you're not on the side of your colour, don't stress. Just go with it and don't put the raid in danger.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises.
Bam!
Vote left.
I will freeze you
Avalanche.
where you stand. I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Bam!
Vote right. We'll move her into celebration. Let's white. That's 3 dead.
You where you stand.
Beware of me.
We have Hellstones.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bam!
Vote right.
I will freeze you
Avalanche.
where you stand.
Avalanche.
Damn it.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Out and in fire.
Bam!
Boat left. Avalanche. Think about those stacks now. Getting there, make sure you've cleared. Clear and transition. Stay together. Make sure you move with the marker. Don't take any risks.
You really think I've been running, Captain?
Impossible!
I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape.
Okay, stay together, keep dodging. Phase 2, personals, bait, broadside. Dodge the ray. After she finishes the cast, you can break the barrel. Clear your stacks. Bait. Dodge that ray. A ranged start on the barrel. Do not break it until we're into the blizzard though. Okay, it's wiped, too many dead. I've been caught several times with Hand of Frost at this point. If I get it and I'm running back into clear, I will die.
You will be
So
washed
healers,
away.
please keep a little bit of an eye on me.
Beware, beware of me.
There is a scrap bot. Everyone repair, please.
Adu, repair, please.
Fucking rogue.
Yeah, I have Hand of Freedom, but it's on the global cooldown, and if I've just speed boosted, I can get frozen before I'm able to press it. By the time I've called I'm going to be dead, it needs to be instantaneous pretty much. So just be ready to dispel me at that point. Because the Hand of Frost comes out just as I need to move in. I've got about a second and a half to get in, clear, and be out the barrel before the knockback kills me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises. I will freeze you.
Bam!
Avalanche. Boat left. Range dodge. Dodge better. Break the ice block at the back.
I will freeze you where
Avalanche.
you stand.
We switch over the other side after.
I will freeze you where you
Houghton in fire.
Bam!
Boat right.
I will freeze you.
Avalanche.
The tide moves against you. Sorry.
Dodge.
A fine shot.
You wipe it. Yeah, we're back to loads of deaths in phase 1 again. We really can't have any. Basically, if we, with this setup, if we have a single death in phase 1, we're not going to kill her.
Beware of me.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't die.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For Colterus!
Bam!
Boat left.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Cold.
This time.
Use that res.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Bam!
Boat right. Out and in fire. Range dodge.
Bam!
Think about your stacks. Ignore that boat. Clear those stacks. Okay, we're slow transitioning. Finish her off, don't run. And transition. Okay, wipe it, we've lost 2 healers.
You really think I've been running, Captain? Impossible!
Just spread out, it'll be a quick wipe.
I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape. Beware, beware of me.
I'm due for a repair. Did I miss one?
You did miss when we had one last bolt.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, make sure you've repaired. Okay, we'll have one more pull before we get more flasks. I know we're low on them, and we need them for the last half hour.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises.
Bam!
Boat right. Avalanche.
Bomb in the back.
We will flip sides when she cooperates.
I will freeze you where you
Avalanche.
Bam!
Boat left. Should be coming back in a sec. Out and then fire. Use that res. Think about those stacks.
Bam!
Ignore the boat. Make sure you're cleared. Okay, transitioning. Now move together. Don't take any risks.
You really think I've been running, Captain?
Impossible!
I lured you into open waters, because out here, you have no hope of escape. It's time we focus.
Bait, personals, broadsides on barrel. Dodge the ray. After the ray finishes, break the barrel.
I will freeze you where you stand!
Way too many dead.
Beware, beware of me.
Well, I don't see the point in doing the whole DPS because then we're changing the tactic. We really should have everyone actually putting the effort in, staying alive. Yeah, let's sort that. What's happening is people are not paying attention and need to step it up. They need to stop dying. They need to remember to actually optimize their spec and do their rotation right. Markers don't use speed boosts. They really shouldn't. That's why I'm always at the back.
I blink ahead to interrupt the ad so it doesn't free.
Maybe don't if it's causing issues for people.
Well, I mean,
Right.
otherwise there are 3 other people running ahead of me.
Next raid, we will have more of the good food if everyone contributes. We're going to need more flasks for the last half hour. And we want to see good pots next raid as well. We had the timing for the first 2.5 hours of the raid. We can definitely do it. Yeah, try it without the blinking, please. The extra couple of seconds for the interrupt shouldn't make a difference. If it keeps people safe, then that's what we need. The main priority in that phase is not having people do stupid things and die. No problem, let's summon a Yumu. Remember guys, if we're going to use 3 cauldrons because we've extended the raid time, this means we need donations for those cauldrons, and this means we need good focus to the end. And we've lost our Demon Hunter, so that's going to affect our transition time. So, let's just have one of the bad cauldrons. We'll do the DPS delay and we'll practice not dying in intermission. And we'll practice playing it safe. Though we've got squibs back from tomorrow, haven't we?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, is it tomorrow? Yeah, I think it's tomorrow.
Okay, so cheap cauldron, or cheaper cauldron. Zach, stay DPS. What we're going to do is we're just going to delay DPS if we need to.
No, I think we just struggle to kill it ever without battle resto, to be honest.
I don't know.
Because we're never going to get
Doesn't
it.
help changing the setup like 20 minutes before the end.
I know.
We're just going to have to work with it. Okay, grab your flasks. Actually, Zach, given we've messed it up, could you go resto? We're not going to pre-part, and we're going to see if this alternative timing works. Because if we're going to completely mess up how it's going to work, we may as well test this out. So, do not pre-part. And we'll see if the timing works out. So we might need... So when she does that second blizzard, we just need to make sure the blizzard ends before we transition, and it should work kind of right.
So yeah, Zach, only DPS, and then you use the start of phase 2, you use your cooldowns. The healing cooldowns. And I assume you're ready with 38 permanent mana there, Zach?
We'll give Zach a little time. There we go. Now he's got... Remember, do not pre-pot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sea answers my call.
Bam!
Vote left.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche. Range dodge.
Bam!
Vote right.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Out and in fire.
Lista.
Range over here.
Avalanche. Range dodge.
Bam!
Ballista.
Think about your stacks. Don't push her during the blizzard.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Out and in fire.
What's your piece?
Avalanche. Make sure you clear your stacks. Range dodge.
That's fast.
Clear those stacks. And transitioning. Now move together, don't take risks.
I've been running, Captain?
Impossible!
I lured you into open waters, because out here, you have no hope of escape.
Range, remember to be in melee. Remember, cooldowns, baiting, broadsides on barrel.
Bam!
Bait. Dodge that ray. After the ray, we'll break the barrel.
I will freeze you where you stand!
Two big icebergs are gonna melt anyway, guys.
Break that barrel. Clear your stacks. Move across the room. Broadsides on the barrel. Everyone else bait. Don't put the broadside on the raid. Dodge the raid. Siege breaker out. We'll move her a little closer to the barrel. Don't break the barrel yet. Okay, make a start on the barrel. Broadsides out. Let's move it onto the barrel. We're going to cleave. Clear your stacks. Bait. Dodge the ray. Broadsides are going to the next barrel. Avoid icefall.
I will freeze you where you stand! Open fire!
There's a barrel.
Yeah. Move across. Bait the ray. Don't break that barrel. You shouldn't be moving to the barrel yet. Now move to it and start breaking it. Broadsides out.
You will be washed away!
This is the point where we should have the transition. Get ready to bait the ray.
Away from the wall.
You will be washed away!
Yeah, but not into the room. Icefall's safe. Broadsides, you're moving out. Don't go too far.
Cannons fire!
Avalanche. Siege breaker out with 3 seconds.
Stand! Washed away!
Almost at the wall.
You will be washed. Beware. Beware.
It's going to be kind of around that, but we want the timing around the abilities. Please let me call it. I can't tell if it's going to work or not if you don't listen. So don't stress about the timing for the barrels. The timing for the barrel is when I tell you to break the barrel. Resto chamois are great for this. With one resto chamois, it means we can have one person die before phase 3. Still, please try not to die.
Still a few flaws in that column.
Well, Zach, you're not meant to be using pots anyway. I specifically said, do not pre-pot. Which, okay, flask. Get an int flask. We had one person pre-pot. Please don't pre-pot.
You don't want the flask, Zach? Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sea answers my call.
Bam!
Boat right, avalanche.
Well, we did our thing. Dodge.
Avalanche.
Bam!
Boat left. Out and then fire. Avalanche. Range ready to dodge. Dodge.
Bam!
Start thinking about those stacks. But don't push her during blizzard, we want to do it after. Watch your feet. Out and in fire. Avalanche. Okay, wipe, too many dead.
Beware, beware of me.
Yeah, if it's not worth it, then don't. As long as healers can reach us.
Make sure you're watching your feet on that blizzard. It's always going to be like that.
Yeah, I'll try and call the watch your feet, but do pay attention to that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises.
Boat left. Avalanche. Get light up. Boat's gone, we can move.
I will freeze you
Avalanche. Range dodge.
Oh, I couldn't do that one.
Out in fire. You got 2 dead, wipe it.
The tide moves against you. Beware of me.
Yeah, we do need people to stack. The entire reason for the stack is to keep everyone unfrozen. It should only be out if you're running Avalanche or if you're doing a Ballista. It really feels like focus is dropping in this last half hour, and the deal was if we're going to do an extra half hour to get more work, we do need everyone to pay attention and not make silly mistakes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises.
Bam!
Boat right.
I will freeze you
Avalanche.
where you stand.
Back.
They belong to the sharks now.
Boat's down, we can switch.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Bam!
Boat left. Out and in fire.
That's my bad, sorry.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche.
Wait, oh my fucking god, I'm retarded, sorry. Oh, wow.
The
Nearly at the blizzard. You don't push her during the blizzard, which is at 65, so we should be fine. Out and in fire. Watch your feet. Avalanche. Range ready to dodge. Dodge.
Oh, I can't. Shit.
Yeah, let's just wipe it.
But I think indeed on that last blizzard we should just stay out this ranged.
As long as you can heal us, that's fine. Ideally though, we don't actually get that blizzard. We had it working really well earlier in the evening. Morg, what did you discover?
But if you don't MC and then run off, you die.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You just suicided, okay. Okay, that is end of raid. It's 29 minutes past. We are getting there. We've had two almost transitions to the second intermission. It seems to go so much smoother if we actually have enough DPS and push it and don't have to do this delay till after the second blizzard. So keep working on those essences, keep working on your necks. I've seen suggestion that if more people get the World Vein one, then that might work quite nicely. So we're going to look at that. Please make sure you're getting your essences though. Make sure you've got the good pots if possible. And we need contributions so we can have flasks and the good feasts. Even if everyone donates like 3 of the good feasts per raid, that will keep us going. Or 2 per raid even. So I would ideally like to do the 4 healer faster, push it, than this delay, just because there's so much extra risk of people panicking after that second blizzard in the ring.
Yeah.
So sign up for Tuesday if you haven't. Make sure you've got your consumables sorted. Please donate. And we'll see you on Tuesday. Loads of people haven't responded, so please sort that.
If we do find that we have to delay again for if we're missing DPS or something,
yeah,
I think having ranged not running in will also minimize some panic.
Okay, yeah, that could work. If we need to do it again, we'll try not having range move in and see if it does eliminate the panic. I think part of the issue is we have to run out the ring and we have to dodge the fire being put down as well as getting into the fire. And I think that is the point when people panic.
Yeah.
It might be that we eliminate some of that if we have range still out because they're not going to have to run out and then dodge.
Exactly, it will be less incoming stuff for melee to dodge.
But we do still need to have people not panic, and if we can get it so we can get the DPS in time. We managed to pretty consistently have it, so I'm optimistic we can do it again.
Yeah, for sure.
So if everyone works more on how can they improve,